Right then folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today with a beer coming out of Neptune, collaboration beer between themselves and First Class, and it is a Morpheus Bramble, a blackberry saison coming in at 5% ABV. Big thanks to Adam, Mersey Beers, for getting hold of this one for me. I think I saw it just the weekend before he came down for my birthday, and he said it wasn't going to be released in time, so he said he'd get it still, and he just gave it to me when we were in the car. Going up to Raggy's, and I'd kind of half forgotten about it, but then also I love the sound of it. Saison, style you don't typically see all that often, and I think at the moment we're seeing a lot of pales and double IPAs and triple IPAs and all New England. There's an occasional West Coast here and there, which I couldn't really care for because a lot of them aren't very good examples of the style. But when you see like a saison or a rye IPA, a red IPA or something like that, I'd much rather go for that sort of thing. Even a wit beer as well, but maybe to a lesser extent because I don't enjoy it quite as much. But a blackberry saison sounds like a bit of fun. Never know how it's going to be. This blackberry saison has a robust base of light malt, wheat and rye, giving it an earthy, nutty and spicy flavour. A touch of tart sweetness from the blackberry puree and typical peppery notes from the saison yeast deliver a complex and rounded beer. A bittersweet collaboration with our good friend Richard from Stockport's First Class Ale on his final brew day. There we are. First Class, the first appearance of First Class on the channel. I remember them from years ago, being one of those breweries that typically did like a lot of ancient styles and older beer styles you don't see around too much. So yeah, Neptune, of course. I think they've opened up a new bar in McGill, sort of like north where Adam is. But need to go and give it a go at some point. I've got a couple of other Neptune cans as well, which Adam gave me to try. But yeah, looking forward to this one especially. Right, into the glass. We'll see how it is. Because I used to brew a saison at my second brewery, and it was always just a fairly standard saison. You know, you could basically. I used to go with a kind of Hopfenweiss sort of hop bill and malt bill as well, and then put the saison yeast in, because I found that saisons are not necessarily the most approachable beer for people who are kind of relatively new to drinking craft or cask sort of real ale sort of thing. So I used to have to make it a little bit more approachable. But this one smells really fruity. Really fruity, like loads of blackberry in it. To the point that you could be excused for thinking it's like a sour on the nose, but you can definitely get that pepperiness that sits in behind there, a lovely kind of wheaty, banana-y note. Smells like it's got body and mouthfeel, which is an aroma you don't often get. But yeah, definitely got that sweetness and tartness of the blackberry, and then it goes on to like a peppery note of the standard saison yeast. We'll dive in there. Cheers, Adam. Cheers. I was going to say, it's not all that much blackberry. It kind of gives you a little bit of blackberry kind of flavour, not all that much tartness, a touch of it, but it's generally quite sweet, and the saison yeast, I'd say, dominates quite strongly. It's not overly peppery. Goes quite sweet, blackberry, ripens up into a kind of light sharpness, tartness, and then you get that pepperiness, bit of a breadiness as well. Light kind of wheaty, banana-y notes. It's very easy to go too sharp and too tart with this. I just wish I was getting a little bit more of the sweetness from the blackberry, because for the first kind of few flavours of it, it's just all quite muted, and then it goes into slightly sweeter, and then sharp, little touch of tartness, and then you've got the peppery kind of saison yeast. It's nice enough and really easy drinking. You could probably have quite a few as well. It's not like one of those saisons where it's going to wreck your palate, you know, or jump out or stand out compared to the rest. I just think it could do with that little bit more blackberry up front. But still, lovely to try different styles and different types of beers and things, because like I say, you never really see saisons around. Morpheus Bramble from Neptune and First Class. See you in about. Give it a go yourself, see what you make of it. Anyway, see you next one. Cheers.